Hello, my name is Andrei Yala. I'm 32 years old. I'm a business owner, and this is what I learned today. Ask for help. I think this is something very underrated, and that I don't do enough. Is to ask for help. What is a struggle for you? What is difficult for you? For somebody, it's super easy, and if you ask for help, you just save a bunch of time that is. Let's say you want to paint, but you don't know how to paint. Ask for help. You want to write a letter, but you don't know how to write a letter. Ask for help. Somebody is amazing writing letters. It's very underrated, these skills. Sometimes we want to solve our problems. Sometimes I want to solve all my problems by myself. And the best thing is to ask for help, in my opinion. Define your style, your fashion style, yes. If you want to be effective with your money, it's important to define your fashion style. Why? Because for many years, myself, I kept buying clothes, but I didn't have my style well defined. I thought I had it, but I didn't. So I would buy things and then they wouldn't match because I didn't know how to put them together. So I would just keep on wasting money. And then when I would have an occasion, something to go, something important where I would need to be well dressed, I never had clothes. So my first decision was to define a style that I would be okay to wear for the next 10 years. And now every time I buy clothes, I buy to make that style, to fix my puzzle, so I think that's very important. If you like, fear and stress are very similar things, and we all go through that when we are about to go to a new level, start a new job, start a new career, get new tests in our lives, and sometimes we feel overwhelmed and the feeling of giving up or letting it go. Sometimes we say we cannot do it and we just stay where we are. But that experience of leveling up, of expanding, and the fear and stress associated to that, you only need to go through that once. And then once you figure it out to your new level, you're already comfortable at your new level of life and the demands on your life. So every time you're about to go to a new level, you're going to have some fears and stress, but just go through it and you're going to love the new person you will become. Discipline. Discipline is a topic that I like a lot to think about and to understand. And one of the things I learned is that discipline needs to be all over the board. It cannot just be in one thing because everything affects everything. So let's say you are very disciplined at work. You work very hard. But then you are not disciplined enough to stop it and to go to bed at the time you need to go to bed. Then you're not being disciplined with your bedtime, and that's going to affect your work the next day. So being disciplined needs to be all over the place, all around. Cannot just be in one thing if you really want to have results. Put a date to your goals. I know it sounds very simple, it sounds very intuitive, but sometimes I forgot to put dates on my goals, and it was just a goal, but there was no finish line. And the most important question that I can make to myself anytime I set a goal is, when do I want it to be present, that goal to be a reality, that goal. If you want to have a certain amount of money, if you want to save a certain amount of money, until when? What's the date? What's the finish line? If you want to move to another country or start a new business or whatever you want to do that is a goal for you, set up a date where it must be accomplished. For me, that's a game changer. It's a completely different mindset when you have goals and you have dates in front of them. Think less, execute more. Especially when you're tired, especially when you're not in the mood, especially when you don't feel like it. Think less and execute more. If talking and doing are two different things. Oh, tomorrow I will wake up early and go run 10 kilometers, do this and that and that. Did you? Are my problems also problems in the hands of somebody else? If not, I need to get better. Sometimes we get lucky. I just got off my place and my dog was off the leash and he almost got run over by 2 cars. We really got lucky. Track your expenses by priority and cost. For many years I was complaining that I didn't have money to have a dog, but if I would track my expenses, I would find out that actually I was spending my money going out, drinking, partying, clothes, whatever, more than actually this little dog would cost. So if I would have my expenses organized by priority and cost, and because my preference is to have a dog better than drinking, I would have known that my first money would have went to buying the dog, rather than buying the drinks. If there's nothing you will do about it, or if there's nothing you can do about it, don't complain. Think first, do last. Many times I jumped into doing first and that was not a good idea. Think first. Decide who you are or who you want to be, and then go. Everything I admire in someone is because I am that, or I have potential of being that. Budget. Oh, I only spent 200 euros in dinners this month, was not so much. It depends. How much was your budget? Take guidance. Basically, anyone that has a life that you would like to have, just take that advice and copy and don't question. You'll save a lot of time. Exercise every day. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, doesn't matter. Just do something. You'll thank me later. Share your gifts. It's something that it's easy for you, and it can have such a big impact on your relationships with others. Let's say you are good with music and you have good music taste, and your friend doesn't have it. Make your friends a bunch of playlists that they can listen on their car or at home. You are good at sports and you know how to work out very well. Take a friend with you and teach them how to work out. For you it's nothing, and for them it might change their life. You are very organized and your friend is unorganized. Help your friend organize themselves. Like things like this that for you it's like nothing, and for the person you are doing it for, it's a big deal. Treat others not how you want to be treated, but how they want to be treated. This is the most difficult thing for me. I never do it, but I want to share this idea with you. I learned that I want to be treated in a way which is not the same way that other people want to be treated. So I need to understand how they want to be treated rather than treating them how I want to be treated. For example, I like things to be telling me straightforward, straight to the head, like painful things first. Don't sugarcoat anything, as raw as possible. Curse me out. I love it like this. But if I would talk with people, and sometimes I do, and I realize they don't like it. So treat others how they want to be treated.